Good morning, everybody. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. It is an early Saturday morning and it is time to do another shelf. I have my cup of tea because I just got out of bed, by the way. So that's why I'm not on camera because I'm still in my pajamas. So I have got the spinner out. I hope everybody is doing okay and having a nice weekend, by the way. So let's start this one. We are going to do F1. Let's see what F1 is. I think those are the cute and cozy ones. Let me check. Yep. Oh, these shelves are a mess. So it's great to finally go through these ones. And I'm sorry, there are not a lot of pages colored in these ones. So I'm going to go through these fast. And maybe going to do a second shelf because it's always fun to find touched books and look at colored pages. So let me take the spinner out of the way and I am going to grab some books. I'll be right back. Okay, I took the whole shelf out and I think I'm going to see if how the lighting is doing. We're starting with this one. Yeah, it's a bit dark outside, isn't it? So let me see if I can turn my lights on. Oh, I don't know why my desk is so messy, by the way. There we go. A little bit of more color because there is a lot of color in these books. I actually stopped buying cozy books. I got a few, but I stopped buying them because it's kind of more of the same. So we're going to go through these ones fairly fast. If you see a book that you want a full flip through of, please let me know. First of all, we're going through the Jade Summer ones. This is Cozy Eras Part 2. Untouched book. I need to tick the box. These are the ones that I really like, the Jade Summers, the themed one. So these are all different eras. And it's really recognizable. So that is what I absolutely love about these ones. I love the themed ones. Sorry, the beeper at the back, that's my heater, that's empty, so I need to fill it up soon. But first we're going to finish this. This is Cozy Eras 2 by Jade Summers. Let me see where number 1 is. Maybe I can put them in order. Of course it's somewhere in the back. Yeah, this is number 1. And this does have a colored page in it. Yes. And that is correct. That is a touched book. So this is Cozy Eras number 2. And I know there's not my best page in this one. It was an experiment I did. And it kind of... Well... Yeah, there's a lot of glitter. I tried to hide it with a lot of glitter. Sorry, this is August 25. I'm trying to do the rainbow. This is giving me Saturday Night Fever vibes. So as you can hear, there's a lot of glitter stickles and things on here. Well, it's okay. But I love these books. These are the ones that I really like. So need to go coloring in those. For some reason, I'm more pencil coloring lately. These are I call them the travel ones. So this is Japan. And let me get them out. This is Hawaii. Do I have more of those? No. These 3. So this is Cozy Hawaii. Oh, let me try to find it. Yeah, it's in here. Oh, not that fast. Cozy Hawaii is on here. Cozy Japan as well. And Cozy Europe is also here. So that's good. Now Cozy Hawaii has a colored page in it. Yeah, that's also correct. Oh, I said Cozy Japan also has a colored page in it. Oh, that's also correct. Well, we are on a roll, folks. Here we go. Cozy Hawaii. Oh yeah, I did this one. This is a late one. This is from November last year. Look how cute. I'm not a background person, so... And this is all relaxed coloring, alcohol markers, and just some pencil shading. A little bit more intricate, these pages, so that's fun. Yeah, love these ones. This is Cozy Japan. I did a page on April 25. Everything is Japanese related. And the page I did in this one, all the way up to the front, the first one. Yeah, like her. This was a fun page to do. Kind of try to use the colors that they used on the front page, the cover. I like this one, how this turned out. And I think it's all alcohol markers. Yes, it actually is. It's all alcohol markers. So that was great fun. And this is Cozy Europe. Let me see if I can find the windmills, the tulips, and the wooden shoes again. Because living in the Netherlands, that is all... oh, that's so Dutch. So I am sure if the Netherlands is in here, there are surely will be, let me see, Vikings, islands. Of course, this is London, Italy, I think, with the little scooters. Oh, it's not that bad. I recognize this. These houses, the front. Yes, the tulips are here, but these are the Amsterdam canals. So this is not that bad. This is not the stereotype Dutch page you would expect. Because usually there are windmills and wooden shoes. Yep, see? Every time, 10 out of 10 score. I do love the page, by the way, because this is traditional Dutch dress. And yeah, why is the light going yellow all of a sudden? Some reason, yeah, the sun is coming out or not. This is Dutch traditional dress. So I cannot blame them for picking out those. I know a lot of countries. I'm gonna turn my lights a little bit back up because it's so bright, so yellow. Oh, I don't like it. I kind of have a remote. I don't have to get up for this one. I'm lazy when it comes to this one. Well, no, camera is not. Don't want to do this. So, yeah, the windmills, the tulips, the wooden shoes, but this is typically Dutch. All right. Also Jade Summer. We're still in the Jade Summer ones. This is Spooky Moments. A lot of spooky coloring from Jade Summer. I like this one as well. If I didn't like them, I didn't buy them. So, always kind of like the quality of Jade Summer. It's still a shame it's on Amazon paper. But this is a cute book, Cozy Spooky Moments. This is Comfy and Cozy. These are the kinds I do not tend to buy anymore. It tends to be the same, lots of the same. So if I do buy a cozy book, it needs to be really specifically themed, like the era ones and the travel ones. But I have this one, Comfy and Cozy. It's untouched, yes. Or like this one, the Witchy Vibes. Where is it? Don't say it's not on here. That would be hilarious if it's not on here. I'm checking the list. Goes Japan, crime scenes. No, it's not on here, and it's a colored-in book. What did I do? Oh no, that's not good for the numbers, because now I have to add a book, but it is colored in, so that stays the same. But as you can see, nope, it's not in there. So I have to put it on. Let me get you to full screen so I can show you what I'm doing for people who haven't seen these videos before. This is the spreadsheet that I'm using. It is originally made by Amy Ward. So thanks again, Amy, because this is my lifeline for the collection. So what I need to do is I add a Jade Summer, and yes, it says illustrator. Jade is not actually an illustrator, it's a publisher, but and I'm doing this, and I know it's in my hands. Title is called Witchy Vibes, and usually when it's no, it's if I'm start typing and it comes up with a title, I know it's in there, but it's not in there. And I have had the book for a while. I can add it's Amazon printed. Now with Jade Summers, it's always easy because the number of the pages are on the back, so it has 50 pages. It is a cozy book, but you can also use this for Halloween. It's not horror, not really. So what else do we have? That's it. It is a Dutch book, folks. So, and how many pages did I do? 2 actually. So if I put, I have to drag this down so it copies the formula. So if I put 2 in here, you can see it already says, well, 4% of the book has been colored in. So that is how I track my pages. So let me take you back to here. So Witchy Vibes, this is a easy peasy coloring book. Love, love, love this. Thick line art, so you can go all out with alcohol markers, not too difficult. So I actually did 2. I did this one, the potion bottle. Love this green. This is alcohol markers with pencil, and I did also on the same day, I thought, well, while we're at it, this one. Here was I trying again with the Disco Inferno kind of vibe, but yeah, oh, sorry, I dropped it. It's not that bad. It's boring actually, but it is a finished page. All right, let me move the stack. Also Jade Summers. This is Cozy Kingdom. Yeah, these I like. This is more my thing. A little bit more detailed. What I do like about these pages is there's a lot of rounded edges in here. Everything is round. Ooh, I like this one. So yeah, this is a cute book. But there's a lot of meet the artist. Look, this is oh, I haven't noticed it. Have they been starting doing this for a long time? This is the artist that made the book. There are also, oh, and canvas. That is fun. I haven't seen this before. That's cute. All right, Cozy Kingdom. I'll take that box as well. I can find my mouse. Here we go. This is Cozy Kingdom. We have Cozy Fashion. I love this one. I bought this one on the cover alone. So, and there are a lot of coloring books by Jade Summer. As I said, I am being a little bit more specific on which one I am going to buy. Let me get the mic because my voice, as you can hear, is still not awake yet. This is what I sound like every morning, by the way. It will come back eventually. It's something I have had all my life. I know I did not party yesterday. This is just how my voice wakes up. Very slowly. So this is every morning. So this is beautiful. Love this one. This is a cute book. Cozy Fashion. Still by Jade Summer. Wait, do they have the illustrators in here as well? Meet the artist. Yeah, look. That is so fun. I love that. All right. What else? Oop, this is the last Jade Summer one. Yes, this is the last Jade Summer one. This is Cozy Jobs. Did I do a page in here? No, not yet. All right, this is Cozy Jobs. Again, love this. The themed ones, love, love, love. Plumber, ice cream shop, the hacker. Oh, yeah. Yep, good ones. So these are good. All right, let me get a sip of my tea. Maybe I can wake my voice up because it's really bad this morning. I hope you also have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. This one. This is a Cocowayo. As you can see, this is not a normal size, if you what you can call normal. Let me get these Jade Summers a little bit better stacked up because otherwise it's going to fall off my desk. So if you can see, this is one of the Jade Summer ones. This is a bigger version. And I think this was a collaboration of Cocowayo and Penguin. But this one is printed in the Netherlands. And I bought this one in the Netherlands as well. This is by Deltas. It does not have Amazon printed paper. I haven't tried this one out yet. But I love the size. What my OCD cannot handle is that it's sticking out between all the other books. But and I bought this fairly late. I think it was way after Christmas. But I saw this one in a little bookstore that I was working in a hospital, because that's what my work is. I visit various hospitals. And they had this little book, and I thought, well, now is the time to go purchase it. So lovely cover, beautiful paper. So this is going to get colored in next Christmas. Then I also have these two. This is also different. Let me get my Cocowayos out because we are here to do a job. Pop, 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 Cozy Christmas. Are you in here? Yes. And this is the Cozy Cuties. Yeah. And the Cozy Corner. Okay. These are also different. As you can see by the size, let me get a normal book. These are smaller. See? And also different paper. It's a little bit thicker. I kind of like them. They're not my favorites. I don't know why. It's just the whole pages are cute, but for some reason they're not as appealing as my Jade Summer ones. I still got a few Cocowayos, and I think this has a page colored in. Did I go to Cuties? Yes, actually. Oh, I did this one. Oh, I know this one. Oh, the bubbles. How can you keep yourself busy for hours? Well, just start with one, and then you think, oh no, I have to finish this. So with the bubbles, I like the page, by the way, but the paper is not really forgiving. Let me say it like that. So, but it is a colored in book. Instead of this one, this is has not been colored in. These are all, yeah, how can you call it? Because it says Cozy Corner. Well, this is a corner, but this is not a corner. This is just a garden scene. So it's kind of a little bit of a mix matched. This is a corner, but this is, yeah, can you call this a cozy corner? I don't know. This is just a front facade of a bakery. So I didn't get that the theme is not pulled through the entire book. Some pages are, and then some pages are just, hey, you could call it a cozy corner, but I take corner very literally. So, Cozy Corner by Cocowayo. Not a Cocowayo. This one I love. This is a little spooky. It's always cute. Halloween book. It's untouched, like most of these. They're not that difficult. And you can practice to color your little ghosties, if you make them translucent or not. So, little spooky. I need to tick that box too. Here you go. This is little spooky. Cozy Friends. This was from my early beginning cozy book buying spree, but again, it's too... It's not my absolute favorite. Again, I do like them. This one I do really like. It's kind of the style that is different than the Jade Summer ones. So, and I also have this one little corner. Well, take a plunge, see if it's... This one is pulled through with only corners. Yeah, that is a... Oh, that's not a corner. That's just a living room. This is what I think when I read little corner. This is just a field of vegetables. So, they don't take corner literally as I do, I guess, when they make the books. Maybe it's figuratively that you have a corner where you... Like this. That's a corner. Oh, call me stupid on this Saturday morning. But I do like some of the pages in here, so... let me see. I have a little... This cozy corner, little corner is here. Well, my voice is still not going, by the way. This is Spooky Cutie. Ooh, this one I like. This is what I like. A little bit more oomph. This is different. Maybe I'm not a big fan of the... I don't know, the big frogs and the... This is what I like. Yeah, that's a cute one. Oh, I'm sorry, I bumped the mic again. Yeah, it's kind of cramped on my desk, so I always have to be really careful. That was, let me see, Spooky Cutie. This is going to be turn out another horrible mayhem video. Okay. This one. Let me get the camera going. If I'm flipping through a book, the camera goes haywire. See? Up, there you go. He cannot handle that. Girl moments. Yep, these ones I like too, with the real life figures in it. Yeah, this is what I like. I need to get color in this one. Girl moments. What else do we have from Cocowayo? This is the little cat coloring book. Let me get my camera again. Yep, there he is. Little cat is here. Yeah, I do like this one. I'm not a cat person, I'm actually a dog person, but these ones, this one I do like. I like it when they ripped open the entire sofa. Yeah, these are cute. Little cats. And this is something totally different. This is 30 Days of Halloween. Come on, camera, focus. I know it's early, but just don't leave me hanging. 30 Days to Halloween. Oh, I had an idea for that one. Why isn't it here? Oh, I know why it isn't here. It's somewhere. Because I think it was on a different shelf. And I moved it because of the size. But I have to look it up and move it to a different position. But I'm not going to do this on camera. I'm going to see where I put it. And see if I can move it to where it has to be, because I do have other Cocoa-YOs, and those are the bigger ones. The question is, where did I put them? I know it's somewhere on the B. This is B, 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 B. Yeah, here it is. I found it. Yay! 30 days to Halloween. So I'm going to move it, and that's very easy, by the way, to do. So here are the bigger Cocoa-YOs. And as you can see, here is 30 days to Halloween. And I'm going to move this one to F1, because we are on F1. Put the cross in here, and if I say refresh, dunk, it's gone here. Oh, no, I don't need Mr. Land yet. And it went to the F1. Here we go. Here it is, 30 days. So it's really easy to have a spreadsheet when you have a kind of a big collection. All right, 30 days to Halloween. Black background. It has the numbers on there. So maybe this year, every year I do kind of a project for coloring a page per day, counting down to either Christmas or Halloween. But these are intricate. This is not for the faint-hearted if you do a page every day. I gotta start now with the series to get it finished before end of October. All right, we still have the last Cocoa-YO. Yeah, I think, did I have Cozy Spaces? I'm missing one. Let me check. Sometimes I go this fast. This is little Crow Moments, Spooky, Little Corner, Cozy Friends. I'm actually missing a book. Well, maybe it's still somewhere in there. This is Comfy Days. Yep, that one is in here. And I do have a different book, but it's not on this shelf. And that's How to Draw Patterns. That's quite a different book. It's more like a teaching. That you can practice. Yeah, it's a practice book. I didn't need it to find the word. Cute. Same. Oh, the fair. I'm still trying to figure out why this is less appealing to me than the Jade Summer ones. I don't know. Maybe because they are missing a mouth, or his one only has eyes. I don't know. For some reason, Comfy Days, it's in there. Looking at the list, I am missing one because the How to Draw Patterns is on shelf number E3. So I'm gonna move that one to E3. If I have it in here. No, I actually don't. I keep those books, the practice books somewhere else, so I'm gonna take that box and just move on. This is Coloring Book Cafe. Oh, come here. This is Comfy Gnomes. Comfy Gnomes. All right, let's see. These are actually quite intricate. Lots of elements. So it is a comfy, cozy book, but a little bit more work. I like these. I actually do like when they draw the gnomes without the eyes. When the head just pops, the nose pops out. So this is actually a cute one. Comfy Gnomes. It's not that thick. How many pages are in there? Oh, 32. It's not that bad. This is also a Coloring Book Cafe. This is Cozy Escapes. Up. Let's see. Oh, this is also really Dutch. In winter, when all the little rivers and the ponds freeze over, then we take out the ice skates and skate on natural ice. Yeah, we go through the ones. I get a wet pants once in a while, but we don't care. We're Dutch. Ah, this is cute. Cozy Escapes. Oh gosh, again with the microphone. I'm gonna pull Cozy Escapes. Okay, this is Cute Shop. Also Coloring Book Cafe one. Let me look it up. Cute Shop. Here it is. Oh, we're still good. I don't like this. It's scary. I do like the bordered pages, by the way, but yeah. Oh, and this, yeah, never got this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages with these little things. I'm never gonna color these. This is way too tiny for me. Well, maybe there are people who do like to color those tiny pages, but not me. Christmas Yuga. Let me see where that one went. Here we go. It took me 4 months to find out how do you pronounce Yuga. People had to teach me. And actually, my daughter has a best friend who comes from Sweden, so she taught me how to pronounce Yuga. Line art is a little thin, this one, by the way. So we're gonna do this again. Autumn Yuga. Same. That's lovely. Images are lovely. Maybe if I start coloring in them, I will be fine. This is Comfy Autumn. Here it is. Going through this like a. This is going fast. Oh, I like this one. Autumn Festival. Oh, it's not autumn yet. Please, let summer be first. Spring, summer, where are you? We are longing for good weather. And this is Cuddly Friends. Cuddly Friends. Yep. And I don't know if the hype is still there for the cozy books. It was last year, I think. It came up really fast and it was a hype. Here again with these pages. It's a waste of pages. It's almost half the book. So that's the only thing I still don't get from Coloring Book Cafe. And I do that with every book, by the way. All right, then we have this this thing. This is 130, and I think I missed one ticking the box because I miss Cozy Nooks. And otherwise, they are somewhere else. Yep, that's also somewhere else. I need to start scavenging for books. This is 130 Yuga scenes. Oh. This is thick. And the only downside, I'm addicted to thick coloring books. But the downside is it doesn't lay flat. It is a glue-bound book. So if you want to, it is scary to break the spine. See, this is glued. So I need, this is the farthest you can get. That's the only downside because it has a high back spine. And that's a little bit of a problem for me, but I love a thick book, so I could not let it go. So this one is in here. And again, I'm missing Cozy Nook, so some of my books are somewhere. We'll find them. We'll find them. All right, what else do we have here? We have this is My Fuzzy Buddies. This is a book by Tiny Daisy. That is correct. Here we go to the thick line art again. I kind of like this one. I don't know, because they have a mouth. I don't know. It's except for the capybara. And it's a mix between easy coloring and tiny elements. So that's kind of cute. My Fuzzy Buddies. Yeah, this one. This is Coven of Enchantments, Witch Portrait Coloring Book. Where are you? I know she's in here somewhere. This is I kind of like to support small and new upcoming artists. So I bought this book. Oh, who's it from? Let me see. It says Goldie Twinkle, and it's not in this list. I think it moved around a little bit. Yeah, I think it's in F2. I kind of moved my stuff around, my books around, so yeah, it's in F2, so I'm going to move it to F1. There we go. And now it's up there. Here she is. Yeah, 29 pages. And this is a cute book. It's so different. It's actually not really. It's just a color. Not just. It is a coloring book. Here are the zodiac signs. They're all portraits of different witches. Virgo, Leo, the Gemini, and I love this. So try to support small businesses. Kind of a manga anime style. It's cute. It's lovely. Yep, great little book. Coven of Enchantments. Here we go. This is a book by Bogiki. Is that in this list, or did it also come from? No, it's here. This is Mom Moments. I'm a mom, so I love this one. Cute style. It's so recognizable as a mom. Yeah, lovely little book. And also by Bokigi is Happy Moments. I love this family kind of. I think looking at modern times with the social media, there is not enough family time. So it is so fun to see a book like this. Takes me back to the old days, when you just did not have social media and you just found stuff to do as a family. I hope so. I hope that there are still families out there that do family time. That's fantastic. Oh, look, there's a Didi Plums book. Where did you come from? Where did you come from, my lovely Didi Plums? She is. Here it is. Let me see, because Summer Cuties is going to F1. Fluffy Times is also going to F1. See, I made a mess of these shelves. This was horrible. I kept moving books around. And especially with the comfy, cozy shelves, it went all haywire. I had no idea what was what. So I thought, well, I'm going to do the inventory videos. So let's figure it out. So, Didi Plums. Cutesy. Love it. I love the little cow with the horns. Look at it. He's fantastic. Or she, I don't know. A cow. It's a she. Of course it's a she. So this is Summer Cuties by Didi Plums. This is Fluffy Times. But as you can see, I have plenty of cozy books to color in. So no more cozy books buying for me. Fluffy Times. And I have Fluffy Tales. This is my favorite of the Didi Plums ones. The fairy tales ones. So you can recognize some of the fairy tales. That is so cute. A little genie in a bottle. Oh, which movie is that? That's with Dick Van Dyke. I love this movie. That was cute. Peter Pan, Hansel and Gretel, Little Red Riding Hood, the Excalibur page. Yeah, this is great. Fluffy Tales. Let me take the boxes off. And I do also... Now I'm missing one again. This is Fluffy Tales, Fluffy Time, and Summer Cuties. No, I have 3. That's good. Here we go. Now we have a little book by Southern Lotus. I think that is on the other shelf again. Yep. This is Spooky Christmas. Moving this up to F1. And Fantasyland is also here, so moving this up to F1 as well. There we go. Spooky Christmas, Southern Lotus. See what... Oh, thick line art. Simple pages. But I love the little girls in there. Different kind of figurines and characters. So that's always a plus for me. Spooky Christmas. And this is Fantasyland. This is one of my favorites. Love the front cover. Look at this guy. Coloring book of magical little friends. Here you can go out with your shimmer and shine and your glitter. Still not woken up, this voice. Oh, this is bad. Lovely. Great book. Fantasyland by Southern Lotus. All right, this is Cottage Friends. This is a book by Jeanette Veronica. Is it on here? Let me check. Gosh. No, it's not on here. It's also on... Yeah, it's this shelf. Let's take it back to F1. Here we go. You gotta love a good spreadsheet. Here we go. Cottage Friends. It's lovely. It's also lovely. This one. Now we're gonna get in the scattered. This one is Vivi Tinta. It's also not on here, but I think I have more Vivi Tinta ones. No, I still have one, so I'm gonna move that to F1 as well. There is just no how do you say that? No particular order why I put things on shelves. It's not. It's just how full is the shelf and do I still have room? Vivi Tinta. Because I'm not going to expand my cozy bookshelves. I have 2, actually. And that's it. I love this one. This is cute. And it's detailed. It's a little bit fine line art. But again, it is, that kind of, I have colored pages like this. I've seen them twice, 4 times. So this is Fuzzy Hugo. Yeah, this one I like. And still in line with supporting new and smaller artists. This is Curvy Girl Moments. Yep, she's here. And this is a book by Jenny Colors. I had to buy this one. I don't know, they're all, and I'm not really sure about the faces, but for some reason, I just had to buy this one. Because I still am, or used to be. I'm trying to lose a lot of weight, folks, and it's going well, but this still appeals to me because everybody is different, everybody's size is different, and it doesn't have to matter what you look like. So I love this one. All people are beautiful in their own way. So Curvy Girl Moments, fantastic book. Fantastic idea for a book as well. All right, here we come. Here we go. These are, if you're not for the faint-hearted, or if you are a bit squeamish, this is the Crime Scenes series. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's see. I'm missing books. I've lost books somewhere. Where are they? Yes, they are the JoJo Weirdo books. I'll load this in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is Crime Scenes. Yeah, this is so up my alley. I'm going through these ones really fast because if you don't like these kind of books, then. But I love these. This is number 1. Then I have to put them in order. Especially this one. Just relax smoking on the couch, and he's like, maybe if you have a dark sense of humor like me, you actually gonna like this one. How people come up with these kind of books. And it's not that bad. Well, it's just an accident getting your foot stuck into the escalator. This one. Yeah, my sense of humor goes all. How can you? That's fantastic. This is what I really like. All right, Crime Scenes 2. Oh, gee. Crime Scenes 3. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Speaking of, by the way, I need to take a sip. Otherwise, it's gonna cool off again. So, Crime Scenes 3 and Crime Scenes 4. This one is really funny. Oh, I would kick them off my planet if they came. Yeah, great ones. So that's the Crime Scene series by JoJo Weirdo, and there's one last book on this shelf. I don't know, it's the oddball out, but this is Bisounours Passe Douceur. This is my Care Bears cozy book. This is by Hachette Jeunesse. This is the child's book, actually. But I could not pass on this one. I bought this one on Amazon Friends. I also have the color by number Care Bears one. This is going back to my childhood. I love these. Paper is great, by the way. This is definitely not an Amazon print book. I love the rounded corners. Little border around the images. Beautiful, beautiful book. So cute. Lovely, lovely book. I think I did it in a whole video also. So this is also on that shelf. So let me see, because this was the last one, and there are a couple of ones that are not been ticked off. Where is my Bisonnoir one? I'm missing a Cocoa on a coloring book cafe, by the way. Demi's coloring corner is, I think, moved to F2. So I'm gonna move her to F2. And we haven't done F2 yet. So this is the Care Bears one. And I'm actually missing a Cocoa on a coloring book cafe one. So I need to start looking for that one. But maybe when we come to F2, it will all sort out eventually. All right, that was it for this shelf. I'm gonna do another one. So I'm going to clean up the stack of book next to me, and then I'm gonna pick up the spinner again and see what shelf we can do after this. So let me pause you for a sec and I'll be right back. Here we go. Yay! Let's see, we still have 14 shelves to go, so start moving on. Let's see what it picks. Oh yes, I knew it's gonna be a Vold. This is the Vold middle shelf. Ooh, folks, I know which one that is. Those are the Mythogorias and the Mythographics. So we are going to, let me take you to this one. Where is my Vold? The bottom, the middle one. Here we go. Well, this looks like a fun one. Oh, shucks. This is going to be a long video, everybody. But it's fun. So let me get the first stack out. We're going to do this one in sections because I know this is a big shelf. There's a lot of books on here. Let me see if I can 929 until would you? Oh, that's 71. Yeah, I think there are about 50 to 60 books on there. So get yourself another cup of coffee. I know I will. And I'm going to get some books out. This is long. Look at this one. Here we go. We're going to have some fun because this is a big one. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. I have switched to the strong stuff for this one. This is my cup of coffee. Yes, I drink my coffee black. Sometimes a little bit of cream, but that's only because of the keto. I need my fats. So just plain black coffee running through my veins. Where do we start? We start with the Mythogorias. Yep. This is again with the light. Come on. I hate this flat. It's like not a nice light. Let me pull you out a bit so it fits on the screen. Is this in order? No. Oh, I put them in order. Usually I have them in order by illustrator. However, let me put this in here. Okay. Haunted Hearts. This is a book illustrated by the lovely and very talented Fabiana Attanasio. One of my absolute favorites. Mythogorias has the thinner paper. It is smooth. It's not Amazon printed, but it's just different thin line art. And I did a video of all my mythographics and my Mythogorias. So I'm not going to go through them slowly, not a full flip through. If you want to see a full flip through of any of these books, please let me know in the comment section. So I will happily make that one for you. So this is Haunted Hearts. Let me take that off the list. If it is on the list, yes, it is on the list. That's good. This is Night Terrors, also by Fabiana Attanasio. I know it's on there, and it is a touched book. Let me take you to the screen, because in my list it still says that it is a untouched book. So let me do the honors. Dip, dip. 1 page done. Here we go. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? So, Night Terrors. Lovely book. My dark heart calls it lovely. Love these books. Absolutely gorgeous. And the page I did in this one, yep, this was a buddy color with Steve. Coloring Commander. This is the Headless Horseman. I went all black on this horse and a bright pumpkin. I think it's all pencil. Yep. This is all pencil. This was Labor of Love, folks, but I love this. I love the series. Yep, there we go again. My brain just went out. Sleepy Hollow, there it is. So that's why I love doing this page. So, Steve, thank you so much for the buddy. This is also Fabiana Attanasio. This is Darkest Desires. Yep, there it is. It says it is an untouched book, so... You gotta love the artwork of Fabiana. It's so good. Sorry, it's Saturday morning, I'm sorry. Well, the spinner picked this one, so it's not my fault. Hide this lace. I think I forgot to take a slice of. No, it's good. So, oh, I love this one. Look at this with the hair. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yep, if you're like me, you like the dark arts. These are beautiful books. Frozen Nightmare. Nightmares. It's more than one nightmare. A chilling horror coloring book. If you like coloring ice and snow. But again, this style of drawing. You need a vivid imagination to do this. Yeah, take this out with winter. This is a book by Alessandro Faldrichi. I'm so sorry if I badgered the name. It's this is The Gory Underworld. I think that's the only one I have. Yeah. From this illustrator. However, hopefully there will be more to come, because recognize this little I'm not allowed to say this on video, but yeah. Yep. Recognize this one from the movies. He is in the room with the Warrens somewhere. Oh, this is also so good. This is so good. If it's not your taste, it's not your taste, but you have to appreciate the artwork. It's so good. Mythogoria, Gory Underworlds. Oh, I need to take the box, yes. All right, Veronika Kolinska, Fatal Fantasy. I think that's one of the recent ones. Let me check. Why is there no date? Sorry, again with the mic. I'm gonna fix that one Sunday. Yeah, 2025. And I also like the mythographics from Veronika Kolinska, so this is a must-buy for me always. And I love this one. I love them all, so. These are books that these are must-buys. Mythogorias, mythographics. Well, mythographics, not always. Mythogorias is just my style. Fatal Fantasy, Veronika Kolinska. Let me get it off the list, because that's why I'm here for. Fantastic one. Vengeful Forest. Let me get a sip of my coffee, because I like my coffee hot. Vengeful Forest is on here by Shelley Carroll, another fantastic artist. Look at this. Yeah. This one. Oh, so I saw Candace. I think Candace colored this one in Happy Catastrophe. Fantastic. Fantastic. You need to work with your color scheme to get the focal point here on the face and the mouth. And I think that is a big challenge. I see some beautiful pages colored in this one. I need to do this more, so. Candace, if you are watching, let's buddy in a Mythogoria again. Vengeful Forest. Fairy Nightmares, also by Shelley Carroll. This is a very popular book. A demon fae coloring book. Who doesn't like fairies? And fairies are not always that nice and coloring and lovely and sweet. Fairies can be actually quite vengeful and horrible. So there is a little, see, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there's a really tiny fly going around here. It's annoying. Look at this one. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. Yeah, I need to get that one. I'm so sorry. This is so annoying. It's really small and tiny and in my face. Wow. I go quiet with these ones. Beautiful. Love this one. The hint of black. Look at this. I think that's a troll. Yeah. Fairy Nightmares. Here is Night Terror's Return, also by Shelley Carroll. Where is it? Here is it. And it is a touch book, folks. So we have a page to find. Wow. Again, if you want to see a full flip through slowly with these stunning books, just let me know in the comment section, please. I'm very happily going to do that. You might have seen this one of my completed pages. This is one I started on the stream for a hashtag hosted by Holly Berry Colors and Joe from Piggy Pen Colors. They do the hashtag Light v Dark 2026. And last month it was Love v Hate. And I hate clowns. Let me just say it. Let me get it out there. If I see a clown coming my way, I will walk the other way. They can be really nice, but nope. Not gonna do that. So I faced my fears, folks, and I colored this one. I started on the stream, finished it off camera. Love it, love it, love it. So, Night Terror's Return by Shelley Carroll. This is a Alessandra Fussi, and this is one of the most recent ones that I purchased. Oh, I love it. This is Midnight Murderess. Yeah. Wait, let me check something. If Night Terror returns. Yeah. Oh, how? All female. I cannot say the word. It's Saturday morning. I had a word on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not gonna say it because I love this book. Look at this one. The artwork. Yeah. I'm going quiet. I'm in awe. I haven't gone through this book page by page. Sometimes I just don't. I just don't have the time. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Midnight Murderess. This is also by Alessandra Fussi. This is Undead Academy. Here we go. There's one book that is not my... I think it's somewhere in the back. Yeah, it's the last one. This has been on my list for a long time to color. Oh, this is great. What a stunning book. And I know it's not everybody's taste. I keep repeating myself, but I know it's not everybody's taste. But if you have a kind of a passion for horror and spooky and fantasy and gothic, and these books, yeah, they steal my heart every single time. This is Poison Passion. Let me see. This was the Undead Academy. Pop pop. And because I need to get my admin. Yep. And then I have still one left. Yeah, that's good. These are always on the right shelf. Look at this one. Oh, this is, by the way, also by Alessandra Fussi. How stunning is this? And now it's just, for me, it's all really complicated line work. But if you start coloring just one element, then it all fits like a glove. It makes sense. It just makes sense. I know Mythogorias and mythographics can be really overwhelming. It's like, oh, where do I have to start? Just at the beginning. Just start at the beginning and just pick an element, pick your color palette that you want to do, and just start coloring. I usually do, if I color in these ones, tend to go to pencil work. Look at these, the moss. Because there are fine details in here. And I decided not to go for quantity in my pages, but for quality. So I'm taking my time with my coloring pages. I always have a lot of plans in the beginning of the month, but for this month, I'm hoping I can finish my body colors. I'm really hoping, but I'm taking my time, folks. Poison and Passion, Alessandra Fussi. Last one. For the Mythogorias, this is Nightmare Cabaret. This is a book by Fausto Bianchi. And I think this is the only one. I still love it, but from all my Mythogorias, I think this is the least one, and there's one reason for it, and that's the black. they have, yeah, it's all black. I want to color my own blood, my own gore, my own, like these hearts. I want to make them red myself, and want to have the freedom to decide if I want that all black, or maybe I need to start coloring one. This one is stunning. I don't mind this one with the black, but some pages here I like to color this red, and they took that away from me. So every gory detail has been made black. It limits your, for me, it limits my palette, what I can choose and what I want to choose. Artwork is, again, beautiful. What, but why all the black? This is the only reason I am less gravitating towards this book. Well, this is good. Not a lot of black, so you can have your own choices. But then again, what do I keep it black and white, so not a lot of coloring to do in there. So, as I said, artwork is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. But for me, they would do me a great pleasure to leave out this lots of black. Yep, clowns again. So, Mythagoria Nightmare Cabaret. This is a Fausto Bianchi book. All right, I'm going to pause you because I'm going to put these gems back, and I'm going to get my stack of mythographics, and I'm going to do that in 2 sections because there are a lot to go through. So I'm afraid otherwise the whole stack will fall down, and I'm going to, yeah, it's not good for the book if it falls on the floor. So I'll be right back. You got them. The first stack. They are in order. I hope I can keep them in order. Otherwise, I have to put them back in order again. Oh, coffee. Let's just begin. First, we're going to dive into the Joseph Cadenbanks because he's just on top. One of the absolute favorites of mine. I need to look a little bit because I have to scroll through the list to find this one. This is Magical Earth. As I can feel, it's an untouched book. Here it is. Yep, it's an untouched book. Joseph Cadenbank, what are you doing to us? Look at this stunning artwork. I collect these. If it has Joseph Cadenbank and Fabiana Attanasio on there, it's automatically going into my... I've seen this one colored in lots of times. What a stunning page. Unfortunately, this is still an untouched book, but hopefully will be colored in very, very soon. Magical Earth. Somebody asked me, what is your favorite? I cannot pick a favorite. This is Aviary. And you have seen these books. These are so incredibly popular. There have been flip-throughs. There have been... Is it on here? Don't tell me I forgot to... No, it's on here. Yes. Untouched. But look at this one. And what I like about these ones is that there is a hint of shading in there, so it helps you a little bit where you have to put your dark, where you can put your dark colors. It's not, and look at this one. This is a great spring picture, isn't it? With the little chicks. This is a fun picture to do. I love this one. I need to put this on the April list. I have a week off next, not upcoming week, but the week after that. So I'm hoping I can color a little bit more. I have to help my daughter with the move, but maybe this is a good one for spring. This is aviary. And if I say dit is, that's actually Dutch for this is. So I'm sorry if I mix that up sometimes, but it's so close together. So now you know this is, dit is, that is Dutch for that one. So Wild Summer, also a Joseph Catamang book. Here it is, and it actually has a colored page in here. This is still, and that's why they really captured my heart, is that they got rid of the hidden objects. So these are the most recent ones. However, this is also starting to yellow. Oh, there's a tag in here for what? Take it out. Yep. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one I did just on my own. No body color, no hashtag, no nothing. I just wanted to color this page. This is March 24. It's an older one. It's mostly pencil except the blue background. And there is some white acrylic paint pen in here. I love this one. And I think it turned out quite well for one of my earlier pages. So what I did, I picked out 5 pencils, by the way, for the purple. So a dark one, and they were all in sequence. And then I took the first 3 to color this, and the other 3, so 2 and 1 from this side, to color this. And then it's easier to do the lights. I don't know if you can see that on camera. So yeah, great fun with this one. Just easy coloring, no rush, no pressure, just taking my time. Voyage, also a Catamang book. Is this one with, nope, also not with hidden objects in there. Yay. All means of travel by various characters. This is my way to travel on top of a kite, dragon kite. So fantastic. Where do you get the idea? This one is also cute with the pumpkins. Wow. Roller coaster. Oh, where to start? Well, I would start with I would start with the caterpillar. Look at the face. And I love doing this, going through these books again, so you can see and remember. Oh yeah, I saw this one colored in as well. This was stunning. You can remember, oh, this one is in here, this one is in here, and get ideas. This is fantastic. I should have done this one for How Many Bees for the hashtag by Jess. Oh, I told you I wasn't going through them page by page, but I cannot help myself. This is so stunning. Oh, wow. Dragon. Voyage. Beautiful book. Another Cat and Bang. This is Wild Winter. Let me see if it is. Yep, there it is. Untouched, unfortunately. Here we go. This one has the hidden objects in there. I did purchase a new white that's supposed to be really opaque, to see if I can do something with those hidden objects. Because why is the soda can here? These are not that conspicuous or that obvious, so you have to really look to find one, especially in this one. Oh, I actually cannot find it. There is one in here. I know there is one in here, but there's a little mouse. Oh, here's an egg. Well, it's not that. These are less obvious than the earlier books. So I think it would be easier to, yeah, the flip-flop, there's a comb, but they're not that big and not that dark with the line art. So I could manage. I'm always on the fence. Am I going to color them in or am I going to let them disappear? Try to let them disappear in the background. But this is not that bad. There are worse. I love the axolotl. So, Wild Winter, beautiful book as well. This is Odyssey. There are hidden objects in here. Let's see what we think about this one. Is it going to annoy me again? There's a little egg, but that's not that bad because here's an egg as well. So maybe it's part of the page. These are tiny. Look at this. There's a little monkey in here. If I'm going through this page, with this page, we're going to be here for a long time, by the way. Well, they're not that annoying. I have to look really well. There's a crown here, but you could have fooled me. Could have been part of the page. But look at this, the intricacy. Yeah, this, that's a pie. What's a pie doing here? Well, that's yeah, I need to get rid of that one if I'm going to color this page. Look at this. How complicated is this one? This is going to fry my brain. Oh, gorgeous. Zeus. Or it's Poseidon. I think it's Poseidon. It's water. It's Poseidon. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, I can imagine that if you are a beginner colorist or a advanced colorist, this scares you. This scares me too because I have to look twice to see what it is. But now I can see the shell, and here it's I think it's a hermit crab. But I can imagine. I have to look at this before I start. I have to look at this one for a long time to figure out what am I looking at. So if I'm going to start this one, this is going to be a challenge. This is Odyssey. Beautiful book. All right. Another Cat and Bang Animals. This is an early one because I can feel this is a thick book. Look at the difference between aquatic thing, I think. No, that's also a thick book. You can feel if it's a recent book, it's thinner. They changed the paper because this is a really thick book. Good paper. These have the images, the hidden objects in here. So, and these are really out there. The cheese grater, the thermos, the shopping basket. And because it is thick line art, look at this papers. With black, it's not that easy to get rid of them. The skates, yeah, this is one of the earlier ones. And it's different. It has the image tucked into a corner, so you have quite a lot of background as well. It's really kind of a different book. It has kind of a I don't want to insult anybody or get a discussion going, but it's kind of like the style that Kirby has in the beginning, with the doodles and just the animal coming out. So that's the vibe that I get, but Kirby did not put, I didn't think he put the hidden images in there. The objects. I keep saying images. Well, this one I do like, but the tongs. The shuttle. Yeah, we call it a shuttle in the Netherlands, by the way. There's a hamburger and a whisk, and there's so many. Look at this. It has corn, tongs, a bell, watermelon, hamburger, small paper plane, something for the wind chime thing, a whistle, a pencil. I think it's a sandwich, jam, ice cream. Unbelievable. How many are in there? Oh, I'm so... Well, I need to color this one. Maybe. I'm not going to destash it because it's part of my collection, but I don't know if I'm going to color in this one because all those hidden objects. And this is, I think, the same one. This is aquatic, and same thicker line art, really, really busy pages, and there are all kinds of stuff. It's like a garage sale or a flea market on an illustration. I don't know who came up with this brilliant idea to put those in there, because the artwork is fantastic again, but an underwater TV. Well, don't know. I do not know. This I can explain. This is water. Well, put it in there. And this is water. I can kind of make something out of this. But the fishing hat, a watch in a tree, and the size is not that, because the size is really big compared to the tree. I'm so happy they don't do that anymore. But again, artwork, absolutely gorgeous. Nothing negative about that one. It's just all these tucked away weird household appliances. Sometimes there's a whole coffee maker in there. Oh well, it is a good book. Aquatic. All right. Labyrinth. Joseph Catamang again. Let me see. Where did it go, my lovely? Here it is, Labyrinth. On Dutch book. No, is it a Dutch book? No, it's not a Dutch book. It cannot be a Dutch book. That's not possible, because I know exactly what I did in my mythographics. Joseph Catamang. I have a big collection of Catamangs. Oh, wow. And sometimes you think they cannot outdo themselves again, and then they come with a new book and they, oh, you did it again. How? They did it again. I go quiet when I look at this. That's the problem. I love every page. Every page is as stunning and gorgeous. How can you choose which page to color? Well, just set up a randomizer, because let the randomizer pick your page. And sometimes I just get a image that I think, oh, this is how it should be colored, and then I do that. But usually randomizers are a savior. Mythographic Labyrinth. Dragon Spell. This is the favorite. And yes, I am hosting, together with Vera, the Dragon Spell coloring group on Instagram, and I have been lacking of coloring in this book. Just caught up by time, life, and body colors, because I only did 3. I'm so sorry. I need to pick up the pace. I am going to do a page as soon as I can, maybe in my week off. But nonetheless, I have 3 pages done in this book. If you still want to join and you want to catch up with me, we're going to catch up together, because I think I'm 4 or 5 pages behind, at least. This is the August page. Alcohol markers and pencil. This was difficult I actually flipped the book upside down to color this one. And this was the first page we did. This was the June page. Love the bunnies. And also alcohol marker base. And pencils for shading. And the last one, I want to do this one as soon as I can, with a dark background, or the red background and a dark dragon. Not sure yet. Where's the next one? This one. This is what we call the mouse guard page. I had fun doing this one. Really struggling finding colors, but I stuck to my palette with the reds, greens, and yellows. Little touch of blue because I ran out of imagination of doing it. And there's blue in his armor as well. I had so much fun doing this one. A lot of work, but fun. So, Dragon Spell by Joseph Catamay. Yes, I'm gonna try to catch up. I'm never gonna catch up again because I don't have time. Last Cat and Bang. This is Imagine. Yeah, it's up there. Is it a touch book? Yes, it is a touch book actually. This has the hidden images in here. Again, objects. Call it objects, Yolanda. Call it objects. Thicker line art. There is some dark black patches in here, so it has to be your taste. It's one of the earlier ones. I always like this one. I kind of gravitate towards this one every winter, and then I never color it in. I don't know why. Because I love it. Let's see, because there is a page in here. Oh, this one. The Swamp Monster. When did I do that? I need to put this in here as well because my tags are falling off sometimes. It was March 25. Here we go. This was a buddy color with Candace. Happy Catastrophe. There are glitter in here, and these are the hidden objects. I did color them in this time. Some stickles, some... Oh God, here we go again. I lost my note where I wrote it on. I cannot still... I'm sorry, I cannot remember the name. Every video I make, when this pops up, and I see it, and I think, yeah, I know what it's called. Again? I don't know. I drew a blank again, and I'm not doing this on purpose. I just cannot remember. I will come up with it again. You know, and I know you're yelling at your screen. Yolanda, it's that. Nope. Never gonna pop up again. So it is some watercolor kind of, because listen to the crackling. I think it's not Neo2s. This looks like Inktense. I think it's Inktense. I'm still trying to remember. No, I'm gonna get... Oh, but I had fun with this page, so it's a great page. Imagine by Joseph Catamay as well. I think that was it for the Catamangs. Oh my God, I need to let it go that I don't know the name. All right, Diego Weisberg. This is the only one I have. Yeah. This is Illusion. Okay. It is a untouched book. Yes, this is an untouched book. Sometimes I'm stepping out of my Atanasio Catamay, Kolinska, and try different ones. It is a good book, but if you're used to Catamay and the other ones, then it's not my favorite. But there are some pages in here that I think, yeah, I would color that one. And maybe I just have to try it out and I fall in love with the book and see what we can make of this one. So that's why I sometimes try out different illustrators. So Diego Weisberg. Illusion. I like this one. This is a Gloria Shugleva. Let me get a sip of my coffee before it is cold. Here we go. Yeah, this one, this is Wolf Moon. And don't let the title fool you, by the way. If you like coloring wolves and you think, oh, that is my book. Yeah. They're not as much wolves in there as you would think. So, see, we're 4 pages in, not a wolf in sight. So that's, where is the first one? A snake, an iguana. Ah, there's the first one. So don't let the, like, I was expecting more wolves. It is a stunning book, don't get me wrong. But there's a mermaid, there's moon cycles. Ah, there's a wolf. So it's more a lunar kind of book than it is a wolf kind of book. So if you are on the fence purchasing this one, just be aware. There are not as much wolves in there as you might expect. However, it is a beautiful book. So, Gloria Shugleva, Wolf Moon by Mythographic. Veronika Kolinska. This is Crystal Kingdom. Where is it? It is on this list. I know it is on this list. I just cannot find it. You're kidding, right? It's not on there. No. This cannot happen. I'm not looking. Well, no, Dreamweaver. From Fancies. Really? No, it's not on there. Did I forget to put it in there? Oh, that would be really bad. It's not on there. Well, let's put it in there. It has to be in here. And it is Mythographic. I can't. Oh, really? I'm putting it in there, and lo and behold, what's up there? There it is. Found it. Take it and delete the row. Oh, here we go. There it is. It's still early. Untouched book. No hidden objects. And I like Veronika Kolinska. It's in my top 3. So I'm not as good as I want to be in coloring crystals. So maybe this is a good book to start practicing and see if I can get a hang of it. So I have a little bit more faith in coloring my crystals. But good book. I loved it. This one is one of the, with the beautiful, it's all by Castle Point Books, but this one was the cover. This was a good cover, and they changed that as well. So they keep downgrading their books, actually, I think, because this is a great cover, and this is also a good cover. Every time there is something different. Enchanted Relics. Where did you go? God, I need to focus, because this is Enchanted Castles. Where are the relics? Here it is. Relics. Untouched. I don't know if this is a popular book or not. There was a lot of talk about this book. It looks a bit more not easy, not as complicated as other books. I kind of like it. See, it's not that complicated. I love this one, by the way. The theme appeals to me. The whole fantasy stuff. So, yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah, good book. Enchanted Relics, Veronica Kolinska. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, this is one of my recent purchases. This is Romantasy. So, there it is. Yep, let's go. Also, Veronica Kolinska. Yeah, she does the themes are what appeals to me the most. So the fantasy world, knights, fairies, witches. So that's, I love this book. Good book. Need to start coloring in this one as well. Oh, a dragon again. I'm gonna catch up with dragons as well. It's a weird month of coloring. I don't color a lot for some reason. Mythical beasts. Oh, love, love, love. Already I know what's in there, so where is it? Oh, here it is. Yep. Mythical beasts. A touched book, by the way. Stunning. Just one word, stunning. Let me find a page. That's not that hard because it's whole crackling and thingy. This was an experiment. I love to experiment in my books sometimes. What did I do? What did you do? I colored the entire image yellow. Entire image yellow with, I think it's acrylic. And then I went over it with pencil. Did I? No, I did not. Yeah, I did. No, I did not. What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. I did, sorry. I did the Medusa with water-based medium. And then I did the entire background with yellow. And then I went over it with pencil. That is what I did. And it kind of worked. Especially with the browns. I love the vases. Or vases. Depends on where you live. It's different. A little bit of gold in here. So this was a fun page to do in Mythical Beasts by Veronica Kolinska. Alessandra Fusi. This is Shangri-La. Let me see where it is. It's here. It's untouched. Yep, it's untouched. Fusi is of the really tiny details. Yep. Absolutely gorgeous book, but tiny, tiny details. So this is one with where you either use pencil. I would not use alcohol markers in this book because it's all really tiny and detailed and fine line art. So I would go for pencils. Maybe the background with an alcohol marker, but pencils is my first choice. Shangri-La. Please don't fall down. Last one of this section. This is Dreamweaver. Also an Alessandra Fusi one. Oh, here it is. Oh, let me do this. Yeah. We are still on track. Are we? Yeah, we're still on track. So, untouched one. Oh, so many pages to choose from. Everything is so gorgeous. No hidden objects in this one. So, This book also needs your imagination, but that's all in Mythographics and Mythogorious for that matter. Yep, gorgeous book. All right, I'm going to put this stack away. I'm going to take the last stack of Mythographics because there are more books on this shelf. I told you this is a big, big, big shelf. And let's continue. I'll be right back. This is quite a workout with these books. Last stack of Mythographics. And this book is a Shelley Carroll. This is a Magic Apothecary. Yes, I did practice that one off camera to pronounce it correctly. Because that's always a hard one for me. All right, it is actually a touch book. I did a page in this one. Love, love, love. Of course, gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful illustrations. Not my absolute favorite, but you know, I still love it. Where is the page that I did? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, another experiment. I was in my experimental phase, guys. I did this one on stream, didn't I? What happened to this one? I took out my inks and I covered the entire page with ink and put in some shading, accents with pencil, with acrylic markers, some alcohol marker, as you can see. And I kind of like this one too. It was actually quite easy. If you do this, you have to be careful because if you take a too dark ink, it's done. You cannot shade anything. So especially here on the outer border, that is quite a dark color. So you really have to take out your acrylic markers or something else that can cover that up. But I love how I fell in love with this technique to do it like this. So yeah, fun page. October 25, so not that long ago. Magic Apothecary, where did you go? Yeah, take the box. All right, we are in the Fabiana Athanasios. This is Deep Blue. I don't know exactly what page is in there. Where did you go? Here we are. Yeah, it is touch book. That was the other one, touch book. Let me check. Yeah, it's also touch book. This, I know this is the Killer Whale one. Yep, that's the Killer Whale one. April 25. I borrowed a example from Pinterest because I loved it, and I colored it. Little difference, touch difference, but that was the main example. So, and I think I cannot remember the one who did it, but I did give the credits to her. So I'm in love with this page. I can never come up with this one by myself, but Deep Blue, had great fun coloring that page. We have Enchanted Castles. Where did it go? I know it's on here as well. Oh, here it is. And all right. Also Fabiano. This is Hidden Objects book. One of the earlier ones. I can never. Nope, not even gonna try. Very busy pages as well. Thicker line art. Like this. Yeah, I will not go with pencil. It sounds weird, but I will go, I think gel pens or pit pens, more opaque kind of medium. just because the line art is so dark. And I don't know what you can use with this, because this is, I will not do even. I think I would go over this with ink or something else to cover the entire building, and then put in some accents with gel pens. Because it's not doable to color this. So that's, think, maybe the reason why I haven't colored in this one yet. But I do love it. Enchanted Castles. Artwork is stunning. Frozen Fantasies. Here we go. It's on there. Untouched as well. Hidden objects. That's the main reason again. And the thick line art, dark line art. There's even some shading on the penguins. I do love the ice cream page, by the way. But why is the fountain pen in here? It's such a shame, because it's such a beautiful book. I just don't understand. Again, it's a frustration, as you can hear. I will never get over this, because it's such a beautiful book. I would actually refuse it if Mythographic will. I cannot draw, so I will never make a book. But as a beautiful artist, as Fabian Athanasius, I would say, nope, I will make your books, but not putting those objects in here, because there's a wheelbarrow in here floating behind a bird. Nope. Get rid of your frustration, Yolanda. It's done. It's there. You have to work with it. Frozen Fantasies. Yes. Moving on. Paradise. These have also the hidden objects in here, but it is actually a touched book, to my surprise. No, I think I even know which one it is. Yep, it's this one. There's still a note in here. And this is why I do not like the hidden objects, because I try to get rid of them, but you can still see it everywhere. This is a body color. I remember is a body color with Vera from Sovera Art. And I know she did a fantastic job as well. She colored in those hidden objects. I think mine are just plain ugly. I tried to match the acrylic, this is acrylic marker, with the background, and it still didn't work out that well. I like the dress. I think it's also a water-based medium, by the way. There was something here as well, a hidden object, so no. I had fun coloring this, except for the objects. That was not fun, but Vera was a great body color to do. Fairy Wonderland. Yes, yes, yes. This is also a touched book. Oh, this one. Oh, this is an oldie. August 24. And I know this was a body color also with Candace, but there was another person that joined us with it. These are Tim Holtz watercolor crayons and pencil. The little mole page. Had fun with this one. All out with some shiny metallic pens. Gold is in here. I threw everything on this page. Look at this. So that was fun to do. It is a great book. It's one of my earlier ones, actually, that I bought. This is on my list. This one. The Troll. I think it's a troll. So, stunning Fairy Wonderland. We are going to Fantasy Forests. Let me find it on my list. I know it's in here somewhere. Yep, there it is. This is an untouched one. No hidden objects. Yay! How frustrated can you get by a tucked away wheelbarrow? Look at this. Oh, my Hobbit. I love this one. In the snail I didn't see that at first, by the way. Again, you have to look so very closely sometimes to look at this one. The water pouring out. Beautiful. What a stunning book. With this one as well. Look closely what it's on, kind of a stilts on mushrooms. Look at here, there are mushrooms. I didn't see that. The tails going over into the little stream. Gorgeous, gorgeous book. Fantasy Forests. Dream Garden. Yep, in here. These do have hidden objects, so that is the main reason I haven't colored in this yet with the thick line art. And it's a waste, so I have to get over myself and just start coloring in it. And I know if you color in it, it's going to be gorgeous. I know it's going to be gorgeous. With this plain page, it's just like this one. I could do this one. I will get rid of the bar of, I don't know what it is, or the little train, or so. Dream Garden, untouched. Oh, this is a touch book. Menagerie. Pop, pop, pop. Where did it go? Here it is. Does it say touch book? Yes, it does. That's good. This is has no hidden objects in it. Aww. Yeah. I kind of have a soft spot for pages with animals. As well, I like everything. That's really difficult. I said yesterday to a friend of mine, I said, I am difficult because I like everything, because I cannot make choices because everything I love. This is the page that I did. Even still got the color palettes, and look at this. Started this on the stream. Started this with pencil. Didn't like it and switched to alcohol markers. Yep, switched to alcohol markers. And it turned out quite well. I had some fun with this one. I thought I will go with an unconventional color palette. A little bit of a muted color palette. The only thing I didn't like was doing all the fishies. And I developed a strategy. Take out one color, just do a couple of fish, take the other color, do all the other fish, and then just as long as you keep going until you don't have any fish left. That was the strategy. So yeah, I love this page. And great fun. May 25. Oh, seems a lifetime ago. Menagerie. I have, this is one of my favorites, Cosmic Spirit. I'm missing one. Did I skip one? What in the... This Cosmic Spirit. Oh, I'm actually missing a book. Oh, my brain can... Two! Odyssey is not... That's also a Joseph Kellenbang. I think I didn't tick the box. Because I did see Odyssey. Wait, tick the box, please. And Animals was also a Joseph Kellenbang. And we did that one, didn't we? Oh, yep, tick the box. Sorry. I got a little bit distracted. This is Cosmic Spirit. And I did tick that box. Yep. My God, scared me. Did I kind of lost a book? Well, no. Books never leave my house. So, hidden objects? Nope. Does have the thick line art though. Beautiful one. If you like zodiac signs, then this is also a great book to have. It's been on my favorite list for a long time. And it's still high up there. And did a page. Yep. This is one of the earlier ones. September 24. Alcohol markers. Yep, alcohol markers and only alcohol markers. A little bit of gel pen in here for the shine metallic ones, and a little bit of pencil. I can see here. But overall it is all alcohol markers. And alcohol markers handle very well on this paper. So love to do this one in Cosmic Spirit. Now there's one left. That is this one. This is Artist Vault, and I know there is an archive one coming out, new one. This is only available at Walmart, and I live in the Netherlands, so I have a cousin. She every now and then she has a friend that lives in the U.S. And she was in the U.S. and I knew she was in the U.S. and I was not sure she was already on her way back to the Netherlands, but I texted her. I said, "Oh, sweetheart, can you please go to Walmart and see if you can find this book?" Within 15 minutes, I got a text back with a picture of this book with the phrase, "Who do you love?" No. So I got my book. So I'm going to ask her if she will go to the US pretty soon. I don't know. I'm not sure it is. But then I will ask her if she will get the other one. These are, I think, images that were never published in any other books. And they put it in here. There are some pages that I love. There are some pages that I absolutely do not love. But it is a kind of a collector's item. To have this book. And I had so much fun when she got this one. The phrase, "Who do you love?" Yeah, well, I only don't have I'm not from a big family, so we have the same quirky thing about hobby stuff and inks and pencils and books, and so we match. So this is Artist Vault. Let's see, I am going, what do we have left? We still have a couple of books left on the shelf. Oh yeah, a lot, by the way. So I'm going to switch up the stack, put the mythographics back. This was the last mythographic, and I am going to see if I can get the whole rest of the books out of the shelf, but I don't think it will work. It's too heavy and too large a stack, so let me see what I can do. I'll be right back again. All right, still have to cut it in 2 sections because I'm not going to try to get everything out. All right, continue. What are we doing? Yep. I have this book. This book is called Exotischer Urwald. That's German. Ausmalen und entspannen. Please don't mind the accent. This is a book by Good Wives and Warriors. Oh, yep, there it is. It's on the list. Let me go to the section that is the least known books, I think. It's in here. I saw this thing on Amazon. It is published in 2016. So this is an old book, and this is the Good Wives and Warriors art style. I can see if I can find an illustrator in here. These are some thick cardstock kind of no, not that fast. It says Conception der Illustrationen. That means that the illustration concept is, there is a name that is Natasha Klebel, but I don't know if she is actually the illustrator of this. If you like your owls, the illustrator of the book. This is a typical Good Wives and Warrior book. I have a couple of Good Wives and Warriors, like the big fold-out ones. Am I gonna color in it? Gonna try. Oh, I like the grasshopper. So, see, Good Wives and Warriors are Becky Bolton and Louise Chappelle. Now we finally have a face and a name behind this brand, Good Wives and Warriors. Let me see, because I have a couple more, so I'm gonna take these out first. These cute little ones. This is Escape to Shakespeare's World. And unfortunately, all my Good Wives and Warriors are untouched. Don't know why. This is an oldie. Look at the yellow paper. Kind of what happens with the early Johanna Basford books. It's really yellow paper. And I think it's from originally also yellowish paper. And as you can see, it's the same art style. It's kind of Zen doodly and complicated, but little cute book. This is Escape to Wonderland, so everything that has Alice in here. So I love, again with the really yellow paper. I don't know if it has influence on the color palette I'm going to choose when I start working in this book. So that's this one, and this is Escape to Christmas Past. There we go. This is a large shelf, young guys. Oh, this is the white paper. See? I like this more. So cute Christmas images, and it is different. It's just a different art style. And a partridge in a pear tree. And Escape to Oz. Always have a weak spot for the Wizard of Oz. So this is also in my collection. And it is the white paper. And everything when it relates to Oz, you can go all out on your imagination. And yeah, every book starts to yellow eventually on the top. These are not in direct sunlight, by the way. Also, little cute book. Oh, again with the microphone. What else is on this shelf? Oh, yep. My Malpa Minis. Let me get the Good Wives and Warriors out of the way, because there is need to be room for Malpa Mini Chatsi Panagiotu. Let me look her up. Here she is. This is Dream Voyage. Am I working on a whip in this one? Yes, I am. I can dot down whips, but I will tend to finish this one. This is her latest one, a more recent one. Is that, or is it Flower Fantasy? I'm not really. No, it was Flower Fantasy is the latest one. So I have started this page on the stream. It is a water-based medium. I think it is Neo 2s for the background. And then my whole imagination just went out of the door, not knowing what to do with the rest of the page. So, and I'm looking at it and I'm still thinking, oh, I have not even a slightest clue what medium to use. on this because I like doing gold. I want to do gold in here as well, but then you lose kind of the little shading elements, and so I tend to gravitate again towards a light, less opaque water-based medium, or maybe I will try Tombows to base it first. So I'm on a fence. I don't know. So that's why this is still a whip, because I just have no clue how to continue with this page. But it is colored in, by the way. It's not finished, but it's colored in. This is my first Melpomene. This is Nature Mandalas. Let me take the box before I forget. Haven't colored in this one because I opened this book, scared me, and closed it again. But this was ages ago. I think I have this one for 2-3 years already. This was actually one of the very first books that I purchased, together with a lot of Kirby's. I went on a Kirby shopping spree. So we will come to Kirby's next. Yeah, but this one is just so overwhelming. But maybe you just need to try. And maybe it's not that bad. Just start coloring and see where you end up. I saw this one still. Jess, this is your best page ever. Still, I know it's on her picture on her Facebook. Oh, not her Facebook, her YouTube and her Instagram. And it's stunning. Yeah, this has to go off the untouched book list very soon. We have Flower Fantasy. I think this is the latest release by Melpomene. Let me check. Yeah, 2026. Flower Fantasy. Beautiful book. There has been a lot of flip throughs for this one. So I'm going to go through this one fast. It hasn't been colored in yet because I think it's been in my house for a couple of weeks. And as I said, this month is a slow coloring month. But it's, again, I love Melpomene style, but you have to not make yourself color in it, but for me, I have to switch off the fact that I think I cannot color in this. I'm afraid to color in this, but it will eventually start coming. Enchanted Earth. It is a Dutch book. Yay! I colored in a Melpomene. Yeah, it is a Dutch book. And this was actually a body color. Not too long ago. I think last month. I did a page. I did this page. I just went for it. It is ink again. Inked it from top to bottom. Darker, lighter. I saw immediately the dark and the nighttime and the daytime. This one too, from a darkish blue to a purple to a dark, I think it's a magenta or fuchsia kind of color. I had so much fun with this one. I loved it. Every second. There are stickles on the clouds, a little bit of stickles here. And it went really well. Well, I love this one. Yeah, February. So, yeah, proud of this page. Enchanted Earth. And last Melpomene is Circle of Life. This is an untouched one. Like that. And need to start coloring this one as well. They are all well-known books, so I'm going through them very quickly. Otherwise, it's already a long video. So if you're still here, great stuff. Beautiful, beautiful books. Also on that shelf are, why are they all upside down? Well, that's because, let's pull out the German again. This is Crystal Vogels. Crystal Vogels, Ausmalreis der schönste Märchen. There's a 2 dots on top, so it's Märchen. I have not colored in Crystal Vogels books yet, but I love, love, love them. Why? It's like a storybook. I have to look them up where they are. Well, where did I hit them? There they are. So it's like a children's storybook. They're so beautiful. The artwork is absolutely gorgeous. And there is text. There is a whole story on what you see. I'm not going to translate, and my German is not that good that I can. Yeah, it says, es war einmal eine Frau, die wolle ein Kind haben. So, well, you can guess what that is. There was a woman who wanted to have a child. Nicht größer als ihr Daumen. So, not bigger than her thumb. So, Thumbelina. So, they're all little fairy tales. This is pencil work. Everything is pencil work. I'm not going to ruin this book by, not ruin this page by doing alcohol markers. All sweet little fairy tales in this one. Then I have Ausmalreise, Abenteuer der Blütenelfen. And this one even has a border that you can color in. The detail. So this is tulips. There are some. You can get your translator out and just see what is in there. They never have been translated versions. It's always German versions. And that's actually what I kind of like. Just stick to the original. She's German, so leave it at that. And that's what I really like. This says kalte Wind, cold wind. And the books are gorgeous. It has a beautiful spine. It has the flap, and let's see if it lays. It's a stitch bound, so you can just break the spine. It lays flat. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I need a color in this. I'd say that every time. Ausmalreise magische Meerjungfrauen. So that is. Wait, let me see. I need to keep up with my admin. Schönste Märchen and the Blutenelfen. Got that one too. This is the water mermaid book. Dr. Opus. This is a good page. Again, the quality, the paper is, I love the white paper. It is so beautiful. Wasdag. Laundry day. Badenacht. So that's bath time. Kindergarten. Die Wasserorgel. Well, we're learning our German today. Am Spielplatz. That's the playground. So it's not that difficult. I did get German at school, but it is a difficult language. It looks a little bit like Dutch, but with the past tense and the present and all that kind of stuff, it's really, really difficult. Oh, look what I did. That was old. Let's see if I can still get it off. I was counting pages. I thought, well, that's a fun thing to do in every book that I have. Well, if your collection grows as fast, let's see if I can get it off without ripping the page, because it's been here a long time. No, come on. See if I can be very careful not to rip the page to get it off. Sometimes you get an idea and think, well, that's a good idea. And then it just, no. And now I want it out of the book, and be very careful. Try not. It is ripping the page, but that's the insert that is ripping. That's the noise you hear. You think, oh, what is she doing? Be careful. because I really need to get this out of the book. Yeah, come on, do not do this to me, okay? There's a little slight little ripple. That's it. It's out. That's also a good thing to do when you do this project and go to your inventory, is to clean up the books a little bit. This is Ausmareise der verwünschten Wald. It's up here. Okay. Again, beautiful, beautiful. What else can we say? There's some shading in here as well. So, look at these little, sweet little children in the forest doing everyday things. That's so adorable. Yep, good book. And this one is Ausmareise Welt der Weihnachtswichtel. Weihnachtswichtel. This is the Christmas book. That is this one. Again, with the little text, with the stories in here. This is so detailed. How can you not love this? Der Weihnachtsbäckerei. So this is a good Christmas book. Again, it's like a storytelling book. And you can give your own colors too. There are some pages up front to give you some tips. And last, Crystal Vogel. I need to zoom you out for this one. Nah, it just fits. Barely, it fits. But this thing is enormous. Look at the difference. And this is a compilation book, actually. So if you want to start coloring Crystal Vogels, you think, well, I cannot choose on which one to start. This is a compilation book. What she did is she pulled pages from every book and put them in order of seasons. And they're bigger. So it might be a little bit easier to color them in. So this is autumn. See, there's wash. We did see that already. Wash day, Spielplatz. I'm so sorry. So this is, it's a good one to get. Oh, I love this one. The tulip ones. With the Dutch clogs, of course. Because tulips and the Dutch. So if you want to start coloring in the Crystal Vogels and you think, well, because the books are small, as you can see, they are kind of small. So the elements in here are small. So if you say, well, I cannot choose, this is actually a good book to get started. All right, I am going to take out the final stack of books, and then we have done this massive shelf. This is a massive shelf. I think this is one of the, well, in the vault, it's one of the largest. I think it's the largest shelf that I have. And it still holds, folks. It's almost full, but it still holds. So I am going to get out the final stack of books. If you are still here, wow, you are fantastic. You are absolutely amazing. So hold on tight. Be right back. Again, hard work and building up a sweat, coloring, carrying those books around. All right, final stack. What do we have? Let me go to trying to find. Oh my goodness, this has been tossed around because I have Lenka Filinenko in here, and Lenka Filinenko actually, this is full top, is on the bottom shelf. I need to move that. I think. Yep. So I moved her around. So I'm gonna move Lenka Filinenko to the fold middle. I've been kind of moving stuff around a lot because I needed to make some room. And then I forget to, how do you say that? To adjust it on the, let me see, because my Jasmine Beckett Griffith ones are also not in here. I moved that one to the bottom shelf. No idea why. And this is also going to the bottom shelf. And I didn't do the Jasmine Beckett Griffith because I did the top shelf, didn't I? Let me check. Yeah, I already did the top shelf and I didn't move things around on that one. Okay. And there's also one book that went to the bottom shelf. And that's the Rory Dobner one. I think that's it. Yeah. All right, let's start. Lenka Filinenko. These are books I buy on Etsy, by the way. Let me zoom you out a little bit more. If he wants to. Yep. So this is Etsy bought. They're not cheap, but they are so worth it. This is a spiral bound book. This is called Lovely Year. This is one of my latest ones that I bought. If you buy from her on Etsy, there are all kinds of lovely notes, thank you notes. There's a newsletter you can handwritten with your own name. It is signed on the inside. These are stunning. The paper, it's not paper, it's cardstock. The illustrations are beautiful, little light grayscale, and I actually did one, in this one, that is this little squirrel in November. It is alcohol markers with some pencils. Alcohol markers work fantastic on this paper. So stunning books. How many images are in there? Like about 21 images. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful book. That's Lovely Year. That is a touched one. And is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. This is Spirit Animals. Look at the front cover with the gold foiling on there. Sometimes she has a on Etsy a sale, so you can buy 3 and get a discount. Again, light grayscale. And this grayscale I don't mind. I'm not a big fan of grayscale, but this level of grayscale is fine by me. So this is Spirit Animals Wisdom. This one is Enigma. Look at it again with the gold foiling. Yeah, the paper is, her artwork is fantastic. How beautiful. But again, only on Etsy. And she is in Europe, so shipping is there. You have to pay shipping fees, but it's not that bad because I am in Europe. I have no idea what shipping is going to be when you are in the US or in Australia or in the UK. But it is worth checking it out. This is one of my absolute favorites. This is Hello Spring. Also cute little animals. I need to do a spring page in this one. All these young animals. And you can just go ahead with, I love this one. With a little broadside. Well, not little, actually. Yeah. Cute book. And last one of my own. That is there. Oh, I did something wrong. Fairy Bliss. Oh, sorry. That was my hand. Again, look at its face. Beautiful faces. Stunning art style. These are nice books to have and to color in, by the way. I moved this one to the bottom shelf, but it is actually still in here. It kind of vanished in the on the background. Let me put it back. Put it back. You don't know where it's been. You don't know where it's for. Here we go. I'm sorry, there's a running gag in this house. Yep, here we go. Rory Dopner, The Ink House. And I know Vera from Zuvera Art just managed to get her hands on this book because I don't know if it's still in print. Well, I have this one for a while and it is a touch book. I did a page in this one. It's kind of a storytelling book also that you can color in. As you can see, there's also a little bit of pre-work on the background. This blue. Let me go from back to front, it's easier. So I think it's a fun book. And I colored François. Actually did François. It says, rather than join the other guests, François, who considers himself quite the connoisseur, prefers to listen to a fantastic frog chorus on his radio. Music, he croaks, should be left to the professionals. Yeah, I had fun on this page. This was also a body color. And it's here there is a little bit of bleed through because it's a water-based medium and it does not take well. So I think I managed to do the background with inks or something else, and I did a little boo-boo here with making the background. So my eraser was a little enthusiastic, but overall it was a fun page to do in The Ink House by Rory Dopner. Next one are my also Etsy purchased books. These are my Sarah Richters. This is Dunkelbond. I don't have all her books, by the way, because there is a grayscale one that I do not need in my collection. This is a touch book. I tried a little bit of experiment with alcohol markers, so I did not do a title page, but I did the thank you page. This is purely almost all portraits, but it's a fantasy book. Paper, beautiful. It's cardstock. It's thick. Yeah, love her art style as well. Oh, this is a good one. All the pages have titles, and yeah, beautiful. It's a ring bound, so gorgeous book. It is an investment. And it says, for the people who want to know, Dunkelbunt is a German word that means dark and colorful, and that is exactly what this coloring book is all about. 28 designs are in here. Let me see if it says touched. Yes, it does. And I also have Nachtschwarmer. That's this one. This is an untouched book still. And this also has 28 pages. Kind of, there's a little corner here that needs to be folded back. And this says it is an untouched book, but it's actually not. I did color a page in this one as well. And I just did not put it in there because I did this one. What do I think of this one? I am not a fan of working with metallic paints, and you can see that. Listen to this. This has turned solid. It's not even bendable anymore. Alcohol marker, pencil shading, gold pens, stickles, and a kind of sort of attempt to do a background with metallic paint. And why don't I like metallic paints? I will show you. There it is. It always comes off. I have no idea what's wrong with these ones. And some people do gorgeous things with metallic paints. I just can't. So this is a touched book, not an untouched book. Yay me. Last stack of the day. And of course, he needs to be in here. I think it's almost everybody's favorite illustrator. It's Kirby Rosette. I don't have a lot of room next to me, but I'm gonna try. I collect Kirby's, so I have doubles, untouched ones, but Kirby is a must buy for me. Zoom you in. So I'm eagerly anticipating the Menagerie one. Yay! This is World of Color. There are a couple of compilation books. I think this is one of them. Yep. So if you want to start with Kirby's and you think, well, I cannot choose because all his books are gorgeous, you might consider buying this one because this is a compilation book. There are some stunning examples of pages that have been colored by various people. See, it says here, is Karen already in here? No, I don't think so. No, not yet. Don't think yet. So, beautiful, beautiful book. It is thin paper, but it's smooth. They're never single-sided, the Kirby ones, so stay away from your alcohol markers. Colormorphia. This is also a compilation book. Different paper. It is a little bit yellowish, and this is from his earlier works. So there are a lot of those, like these ones, the Zendoodly ones, scare me. But also this is a compilation book. Good paper. This is good paper. Oh, I love the Medusa. And this one has always been a favorite of mine. This is something I have no idea how to tackle this one. I think I would just do it one color and then put in some accents. So, yep. Again, here are some examples of people who already colored these in. Look at this one. Beautiful. So, that is Colormorphia. Oh my goodness, the struggle with the mic. I'm gonna attach the mic to the ceiling or something because this thing is in the way. It's in the way. Imagine Morphia. Oh, I did a page in here. Actually, I did a page in here. I need to tick the boxes. I did Colormorphia. Where did you go? Here. I know they're all in here, so it's not that difficult. World of Color. That's not that one. This one. And this is Imagimorphia. That is this one. Okay. Yeah, it's a touch book. We have a winner, people. Oh, then he did also do some hidden objects. Well, thick paper. It's a little bit yellow. This is something I don't do. Not gonna do that. I cannot draw, so not gonna risk my life doing that one. But I did this one, and the tag is always coming out. Put it in there because I don't know which year I colored this one. This is one of my very first pages. January 23. That was a long time ago. It sounds like a long, long time ago. I had fun doing this. This is acrylic paint on the background. And it doesn't have any shading or nothing in the background, but I love it. It's so, how do you say that? There's not a mist mark on here. It's really opaque, smooth. Look at this. It's like it always has been part of this book. Well, did a great job with that one. It was almost 3 years ago. So that's the only page I did in that one. Imagimorphia. Stay. Don't fall down, please. Don't fall down. All right. Yeah, they're not in order. So this is the 10-year celebration book. Also compilation. Love the gold foiling. There are some, and there are chapters in here. These are from Fragile Worlds. Worlds within worlds. So there are I think the most popular pages from almost every book of 10-year Kirby in this one. And some new ones. I think the gnome page, but I think it's at the front. These are examples, some you already seen, of pages being colored in. Wow. Wow, wow. Love this one. And I think there is one in there. I'm looking for somebody. Yep. The Interstellar is by Karen from My Colorful Country Life. Great job, Karen. And these are new designs. So I'm gonna throw that microphone out. There is one with the gnomes. Is that in this book? I cannot find it. There is a gnome page that is so lovely, but I can't find it. Lovely book. Again, 10 years celebrations of Kirby. I'm gonna put this over here because my stack is gonna fall down. Mythic World. This is a colored in book. This is a 10 years celebration one. Where is my Mythic World? Here it is. Okay. I need to reorganize my brain for a minute because I get a feeling that I'm going to be really chaotic and messy, and then I'm zone out, just relax. My very, very first page. This is the page that started this whole adventure. Is it in there that it is a Dutch book? Yes, it is. This took 2 weeks to color. I was halfway with the feathers. Oh, what did I do to myself? Am I going to like this hobby? Yes or no? It is pencils. There is, I think, Neo 2s in the background. And it's still actually the page I'm most proud of from all the pages I have done in these 3 years. I love it. It's bright. It pops off the page. It's a limited color palette. I don't know what went wrong in those 3 years because right now I'm not able to keep myself limited to a color palette and go all out with all kinds of colors. And I think I need to get back to the basics with color palettes. This one, yeah, I don't know. I love this one. Took my time. Yeah. And then I decided, yes, coloring is going to be my thing. So this is the one that started it all. Geomorphia, Phantomorphia, Untouched. These are the thinner ones, and a lot of pages are in the compilation books. So you might recognize those. Let me see, Geomorphia. Hidden objects in here as well. This is the most scary page of them all. So let me see if I can take those books. This is Geomorphia and Phantomorphia. Here we go. Then we have Wondermorphia. And I think this is a compilation of the previous two, of Geomorphia and of Phantomorphia. But look, if you if you collect Kirby's this page, I think this is the 3rd time I've seen this page. So this is Wondermorphia. I need to kick the dog out. Go it. Then we have Mythomorphia. Oh, it's gonna be crowded on my desk. Let me see. Mythomorphia is in here. Did we? Oh no, that's this one. And a lot of these books I bought secondhand. Actually, that is how I started collecting them. To buy them people who destashed their collection. This is actually quite a good book. I love this. Oh, these ones are stunning. So I bought these in bulk, 3, 4 at the same time, because people were destashing their Kirby books. This is the gnome page. Yeah, that's the one. I think Jordy did this one from Jordy Colors. I kind of love this page. All right, Mythomorphia. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit because we have been here for a long time. Anamorphia. I think this is my least favorite. I think. Because all of these little, I don't know what they are, Moomins. Let me call them Moomins for now. So this is my least favorite one. But it's a Kirby. It's part of the collection. Yeah, this is something I just don't do. I'm not a doodly kind of girl. So that I think that is the reason this is not one of my favorites. But I'm keeping it in there. One of the most recent ones. This is Dark Fairy Tales. It is a touch book. Yep. I put it in there. Anamorphia. And we did Wondermorphia, didn't we? Yep, we did Wondermorphia as well. All right. Dark Fairy Tales touched book. Did a page in here. I know people are obsessed with this book. And what I see from the pages that people color in, they are fantastic. It's such a gorgeous book. It is a quiet taste because it is a horribly dark twist on existing fairy tales. But that is what I love. This page. So I did the Ugly Duckling one. This has been a whip for 4 months. I did the background first. Then I put it away. And every month I thought, oh, I'm going to finish it, And then one night I thought, well, now I am going to finish it. Why has it been a whip for that long? Because I started with a pencil brand that did not go well, that I didn't like, but I started it up here. And I had to finish it. I had to finish that color scheme. So I had to set my mind on full blank and just go for it. And then I changed to Prismas, and that went better. So, finished it in January this year. Dark Fairy Tales. We have Alien Worlds. Oh, there is one. Alien Worlds. I tick the box, and it says I have 3 finished pages in here. Really? Well, this is one. That's a title page, by the way. That was before Jess did the title page hashtag. I'm actually part of the Alien Worlds Data Report group, hosted by Candace. And let me see. Oh, I did this one. This is a double page spread. All ink, by the way. A couple of accents with acrylic markers. A little bit of pencil in here, but the rest is all ink. Just go all out. So that's page number 2. Oh yeah. And this is page number 3. This is the Apex Predator. So they are absolutely right. I had so much fun with this one. There are a lot of elements and things, so also daunting but finished. And I love how his head turned out. And you can do your imagination go wild in this book. So, Alien Worlds. Then we have Fragile World. That is also a touch book. Yep, that's correct. See, I do color. People something. You have all untouched books. No, well, I do color actually. Yeah, Love my animal pages. So, hi, gorgeous. And I did this one. This was also a buddy color with Steve. This was a struggle. A absolute struggle. I got jammed. I love how my tortoise, I think it's a tortoise because it's in the sea. I don't know the difference between a turtle and a tortoise because in the Netherlands we do not make the difference. We just say sea turtle and land turtle. That's the obvious one. So we don't have two different words. I got so stuck with the palette. I changed to 3 different sets of pencils with this one. And then I went, well, I'm going to give up. And here come the gel pens for the jellyfish, for the fish, for some of the corals. I even forgot a fish. 2. This was a struggle. But I'm happy it's done, by the way. So, Steve, great fun. Love, love, love. Your page turned out stunning, by the way. So, it is, from now on, a touch book. And last, but definitely not least, the final book of today. It's World Within Worlds. Let me see if I have ticked all the boxes on this shelf. If you are still here, you are absolutely boss. Because I have no idea. I need to edit this video and I have no idea how long it is, but it is a long one. This page. And this was a color along from with Karen from My Colorful Country Life. It's also one of the first ones. It's January 24. It's all Prismas, even the background. And I love how they turn out. She has a talent for color palettes and choosing colors and mixing up colors. So I had so much fun following along and finishing this page and turning this book into a touched book. All right, folks. This turned out to be a way longer video than I have planned this morning at, when did I start? 8:30, and right now it's 12. I have been busy for a while. However, I still have one vault shelf left, so that's also a big one. That's the bottom shelf. I think it's the bottom shelf, and that is a fun one too. Yeah, I did the top, I did the middle one, and then I still have the bottom one to go. So those are the big ones. Yeah, and there are some really, really, really fun ones in there too. But let me see there. I also see one that is not supposed to be in there. I get distracted really easily. The middle one, new one. Okay. So, everybody, if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. This was a marathon. We are still 13 shelves away from finishing this project. So thank you so much for watching and for supporting. If you haven't done already, please hit the like and subscribe button. You will help me immensely with growing this channel and keeping, making me more content. Oh, I have to stop talking right now. This is horrible. Oh well, just to keep a long story short, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe if you like this content. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great weekend. I hope to see you on the Sunday stream, 8 o'clock Central European time. And if not, I would love to see you in my next video. Bye bye, everybody.